And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Rise of Industry. Working on our brandy production. Trying like heck. So I want to clear that. Because I'm going to individualize this stuff. So I'm going to do you. I'm going to do that. So this is going to be brandy 6. And brandy 7. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, instead of keeping these at a wine depot, which I'll let that one empty out, we're going to let it run a little bit. We're going to do destinations. So this is 1, so I'm going to do brandy 1. 2, brandy 2. 3. Oh, the autosaves. The autosaves are real. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. 6. 6. And 7. Now, why did you stop doing that? Do you have those two? Yep. 6. That little icon is tiny. And it doesn't help that the cursor actually has a white border around it. So when you put it over here, you think you're over this. If you're near the top, but you're actually over this because of that white border. Oh, man. Road speed. Oh. Okay, you have your yeast, you have your grapes. I need the barrels, please. Do I need to ramp up barrel production? I think I might. I mean, these guys all have the bottles. They all have bottles of glory here. Actually, no, they don't. Oh, I forgot. Bottle. Brandy 6. Brandy 7. 1 and 1. I hope we still have a bunch of bottles left. I mean, we don't have wine down here yet, but I would like to jump on that as soon as we do. I don't want to sit around and wait for bottles. Okay, so these guys should have the grapes. They have the grapes, they have the yeast. All is well with the world. Okay, I want to turn you off. I'm going to turn you off. How's my sugar doing? Sugar's doing good. Yeast is doing great. Got lots of berries. So this berry is full. This isn't really full, but that's okay. I've already done the yeast thing on my 5, 6, and 7. I'm just waiting for barrels now. So let's go down to barrels. And we're going to clone that. This is going to be barrels 4. And we should already have the destination in there. Should have the production. Everything should be good. Now I just need to add... Why was this? This was out of barrels. Crazy. Barrels 3. Now we want barrels 4. Like one... Oh, can I just have one truck? I'm going to take one off there. Add it to there. Okay. Destination. Barrels 4. You. Destination is full. Yeah, I get that. Destination. So I first need to take one off of you and make you barrels 4. Add a truck. Destinations. Take one off of you. Add a barrels 4. There. And this is going to produce 2 barrels at a time. So we just increased our production by about 33%. Or 25%, or however that works out. So we're just about able to send out some more barrels here. So we're sending 2 trucks to wine 4. Should we send out 2 to wine 7? I'm thinking so. Because we need that production. We are woefully short of wine. Let's go with the wine here, people. We need the things and the stuff. Let's go with those. Why do we have 2 wine up here? Oh, it'd help if I give you a truck. That would help. Let's see how many other... Yep, there's a truck there. Oh, you got 3. That's good on you. You got 3. I don't know why that... Sometimes it defaults to 3. Sometimes it goes to 0. I don't know why. So you got 3. You got 3. Oh, here comes some more barrels. Awesome. Finally. And some bottles. All right. Finally, 5, 6, and 7 are online, which means all of these in a month should be online. And then any excess I should be able to do stuff with. And now that I've fixed number 3 here, you still have 1 left over, but that's fine. Ooh, look at that. It's almost done. Oh yeah, we got bottles galore. Not concerned with bottles. Wonder what else we can use bottles for. I bet you it's used. Oh no. No. A lot of barrels are used here. Apple cider or hard cider. Apples and bottles. Wow, that seems really easy. Oh, it's 3 apiece. 3 apples, 3 bottles equals hard cider, but we would get 42 grand for that hard cider. And that's just apples. I mean, that's like an orchard. We can ramp up our bottle production. I mean, this, I highly doubt we are maxing out. Yeah, we got glass to spare right now. So we could really send out some bottles. And we could really go crazy with the orchards too. I mean, we could have apples all over. So that is not a big issue. The issue would be trying to find a place for all of the things. I mean, obviously, we would do it somewhere in this little area right here, because we got the bottles right here. 3 apples every month. I would need 1.5 orchards, 1.5 plots per producer. So 1 of 5, that would support 1, that would support 2. An orchard, apple orchard, would support 2 hard cider distilleries. Exactly. That's a good ratio. I like that ratio. I have no problems with that. That's one of those easier ones to figure out. As far as money goes, I mean, it's really nothing to come up with apple orchards. We got ample amounts of water in here, and that's basically all that costs is water. And these, I mean, these water siphons aren't cheap, but you can support a lot of stuff with these. Because apples, 2 water every 30 days. Well, I'm able to produce 1 every 10 days. So I'm actually able to produce 5 every 10 days. So in 30 days, I could do 150 every, no. Let's try to do the math. 15 every 30 days. Which broken down to every 30 days, which is, that's per orchard though. So I mean, per plot. So each one with 5 of these, that would require 10 every 30 days. So a water siphon would be able to support 3 orchards. And 3 orchards would be able to support 6 apple cider makers. 6 of these. Which puts me at about 1 every 5 days. Which I can actually do. I could probably support like 12 of these things. So I'd double all of that. That would be a lot of production. I don't even know if the game can handle that. It's barely able to handle what I'm pushing at it right now. Okay. Mr. Brandy 2, sir, why are you not liking life? Oh, Lord. Really? You're going to do that to me? I mean, really? I thought I just went through all of these. Am I going to have to go through them all again? I swear I went through all these earlier. There we go. Now they're all running. So as soon as those fill up with wine, because they're going to fill up with wine, and then these are going to backfill with wine, then I'll be able to actually send some stuff out using the wine depot. I could actually, you know, try to send some excess stuff out. And speaking of which, I want to bulldoze this thing. Because I don't want it closer than these. I actually want it pretty far away. These really, 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 really need lots and lots of wine. I do not. These things are so expensive, and this craft is so long that I do not ever want these to sit idle. So what is this? Brandy 5 is low on wine. You should have excess wine. So it's taking its sweet, sweet time. So that wine was just dispatched. Okay, so we're gonna get it in time. Because it's you know 15 days difference between the crafts, so it's half a month between the two. Which, you know, over a period of a whole year, you're looking at an excess of, I don't know, 24. So it's going to take, in order to fill these things up, it's going to take 60, I mean, that's like 10 years in order to get the backlog up over here. That's after these are full. Because I just want to make sure these all have wine in them. So we can make that money. So if we want to look at hard cider, is there anything else we can send out here? I mean, construction goods, bottles. We could send some bottles up and down here. How many bottles? See, the Zeppelin is keeping us going. And I could support 4 more bottle manufacturers. Yeah, I could support a lot. A lot of these. What are you missing? Oh, you're full of glass. So yeah, I could support a lot more bottles. Like way more bottles. Compared to glass, let's look at the hardware store. So glass gives me 7,200. Bottles gives me 70. Why is that a thing? I could be sending glass and bottles and basically double the money. Is that what this is telling me? I think that's what it's telling me. I mean, I'd hate to not make money doing that. So let's do 3 more. Let's see, bottles. These don't need 2 trucks, first of all. Yeah, these don't need 2 trucks. So if I want these are already bottles, and they're already 3 bottles every 20 days. So the destination on these should already be Z bottles. These, I want this destination and this destination canceled, and we are going to go commercial construction. Commercial construction. And then after that, Z bottles load. Come on. So it's going to send 3 trucks out, then they're going to make their way back. If it finishes in time, it's going to send a couple trucks over to the Zeppelin producer. So this is obviously going to be bottles 4. 5 and 6 TD glass is all about the glass. Pause. 4, 5, 6. I don't know why it goes to 3 trucks like that. This is going to go to commercial, Burnstead, hardware store. I want like 4 trucks to go there. Start delivering more there. You're good to go. And these bottles, this one is going to go to the bottles loader. This bottle is going to go towards construction goods right away, as is this one. As far as 20 days, if those trucks can't make it down here and back in 20 days, then it'll send a few over to here. So yeah, that will start using up a lot of my glass. And to get these glass producers back in action here, because these guys were backed up a little bit. They were backed up quite a lot, actually. Parchment, you guys are all backed up too. Well, cardboard. So I could easily do something with these. Bookstore. Paper is just parchment and ink. Ink is, oh, that's coal. That's ink. That's cardboard and printed paper, which is ink and part. Oh, just all of the things. What happened to dyes? What happened to using dyes in this crafting chain? Isn't ink a dye? Boy. So bookstore, not so good. Home goods don't really have anything for this at the moment. Construction goods, we're doing plenty of parchment. I could be sending in some large furniture bases. You know what? Well, I'm going to pause it there. That will have to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching. And I will see you next time.